not end the bounty hunter's movement, but deals only 36% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. Each third enemy killed by claim the bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of hunt down the prey. Next attack this turn will have additional effects. Oh, nice. Against this attack is below 20%, the target's dodge is also reduced. Mark the spray, its armor and dodge are also reduced again. Piercing shot. The bounty hunter's next attack during this turn will have 100% over penetration and 6% armor penetration. Whoa. Sets a trap on a free cell. No, thank you. Raid. Until the bounty hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks target marked as prey, this attack deals 3% additional damage and gains half of the bounty hunter's current bonuses to critical hit chance. Critical damage granted by hunt down the prey. Okay, you were going to be this guy. Yeah, bounty hunter it is. Complete. You, my lady officer. Always in the thick of battle, using their leadership and combat prowess, master tacticians are able to harness the momentum of the party to enhance the combat effectiveness of their allies and themselves. Core focus, scaling with party success, long-term single target buffs, momentum versatility. Overseer. The Overseer is the tactical expert who uses a familiar vanguard. You are not going to be a vanguard or Overseer. Master of battlefield position. Yep. You will be this. You will be Executioner, probably. Specialist in inflicting, enduring and excruciating pain on all enemies around them, exploiting it to quickly eradicate their adversaries. Core focus, damage over time effects, melee damage, negative effects, crowd control, large number of wounds. Master at identifying the slightest vulnerabilities of key targets and dispatching them by any means necessary. No, you're gonna be an Executioner. Inflicts a damage over time effect on a target already suffering from an effect of the same type. The target must take the relevant resistance test required to remove the effect with a penalty equal to Executioner Medicaid 10. Cool. Yeah. She has a lot of Medicaid. The Executioner melee attacks inflict 6 levels of bleeding on all targets hit. This effect is applied after all other effects from the attack are applied. Where it hunts. If the target of Executioner's next successful attack is suffering any damage over time effects, like bleeding, for each effect it must make a okay. This is the same thing? Really? No. Oh my god. 3 instances of damage from that effect. 2 if it is a burst or area attack. This damage is dealt after all other effects from the attack are applied. The damage over time effect is removed from the target until the end of the round. The target cannot be affected by damage over time effects of the same type. This ability is applied instead of Scourging Strikes. And removes all stacks of Force Repentance. Cool. Let's go. You will be Arch-Militant. Yes, yes, you will be Arch-Militant. You will be a Vanguard. Unyielding Beacon. And I will be Overseer. And I cannot. 12 agility, operative or officer. Oh, damn it. That sucks. That I can have Mastiff. Only. I want an eagle. F it. Samaro. Lada Samara. Rage, Famous. It sounds more like phallus, but okay. Carnon. Really? These are all? Chucky. You will be Chucky. Oh. Okay. The Cyber Mastiff is tough and powerful familiar. Its main purpose is to follow the designated target, be it ally or foe. The upper hand ability allows it to chase and isolate enemies. It is especially efficient against target using ranged weapons and psychers. While the Cyber Mastiff is adjacent to the upper-handed target, it will attack it each time the Overseer attacks the target. If the target decides to flee, the Cyber Mastiff will try to stop it. Once the target is defeated, do not forget to give the Cyber Mastiff a new order. It will be waiting. Okay. The Protect ability turns the Cyber Mastiff into a dependable bodyguard. It will follow the protected ally and strike anyone who dares to hit them. If you do not want to control the familiar directly, use battle mode. Stand by. The Cyber Mastiff will strike the nearest target itself. Growl will weaken enemies in an area, reducing their damage dealt, while Bite and Run provide mobility and help break the enemy lines. Oh, look at him! Can I pet him? It's a cool dog.
There is a fervor
What can I do with him? Hand chooses an enemy in their line of sight. The Cyber Mastiff immediately attempts to run to that enemy. If it does not have enough MP, it moves as close to that enemy as possible. Upon reaching the designated target, the Cyber Mastiff makes a melee attack, dealing 50% more damage and inflicting the apprehended effect, which lasts as long as the enemy and the Cyber Mastiff are adjacent to each other, or until another order is given. This ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each subsequent use with a round increases its cost by 1 AP. Protect, battle mode standby. Reactivate. The Overseer chooses an unconscious familiar in the line of sight. Within a 5-cell radius, the familiar gains 30% of its maximum wounds and returns to combat. Can also be used on familiar of other Overseers still in combat, so I can do everyone as Overseer. Wow, that would be cool. I would have all the familiars. Okay, so let's go to the Void Ship Bridge. And let us go to the Footfall Station, finally. I'm going there for like 3 hours. Hello, Mastiff. Or maybe I should speak with everyone. Chucky. Do you have anything to say?
Domin.
No.
Maybe. Domin.
Ah, I thought she would
Maybe.
stop herself every time when I speak with her. Lord Captain. Unknown ships. Woodfall, Ashworld. Revor voice over the Vox sounds wary rather than annoyed. I am getting reports of several ships moving toward us. Judging by the fact that they are not responding to our hails and the telemetry shows a trail of macro batteries, they are not here for a chinwag. Ready to issue orders to prepare for battle at your command. Could this be the work of Comrade Wojtfir? The silence over the Vox lasts for several seconds. It's possible he could have hired some scum, or maybe it's just a pirate who saw the state of our ship and decided to push his luck. Can we evade this combat? Revor snorts or perhaps chuckles. I don't think so, Lord Captain. There would be no reason to. It will be easier to blast these scum to smithereens than to evade them. We will warn Footfall we are coming with a few macro salvos. On my order, all stations get ready for the void combat. And my ass will be kicked by some pirates. Cobra class destroyer. Another one. Got sniffles there. Okay. So I have no one. Mass button macro battery. Short range broadside macro. Void ship ram. Muzzle lance weapon. Torpedo tubes. Okay. I can move like here. Oh, I did like nothing. No, my lasers. Shit. Okay. How do I use those torpedoes? How can I use those torpedoes? Plasma torpedoes. Oh, this is how I can use them. Oh my god, this is going to be dumb. Holy shit. That is not cool. This is really not cool. So he can shoot those plasma torpedoes and kill me. Oh, he didn't. And they self-destruct in 3 rounds. Okay. Where are my shields? He will destroy me. Or maybe. I will be lucky enough. What the hell, man? For real? For real? The first space battle is lost. Okay, so first of all, let's pick this. I cannot shoot him. I can shoot with what? Cannot ram him. That's 88%, okay. Missed me! Okay. That was a better tactic. Yay! Success! Rookie Skipper, you won your first void combat, and I lost my first void combat. So we are here. Lucis Blessing, Altar Templum. Ash World. So we have 3 things to do before I'm going to visit Foothold. Cool. Lord Captain, the station airlock have been sealed from the inside. A Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Altar Templum Calixis X-17 Sanctuary have no desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over their sacred sites. So they don't want me here. Let's go to Drusus' Blessing. Lord Captain, we have the flagship Drusus' Blessing with a small escort dead ahead. They are requesting a direct Vox channel. Patching you through. The Vox channel clicks, and after a brief pause, a dry, low voice hails you. Greetings, Lord Captain. I am honored to speak with the rogue trader of House von Valencius. May your name be known through the ages. Cartist Captain Austerius Torfast, bearer of a free charter of the merchant fleet, how can I be of your service? Over and out. What is your squadron doing here? We develop supply routes for Cartists. You see, my ship is a representative of the merchant fleet in this part of Imperium territory, yet we do not have a fixed charter-defined trade route or mission is to establish businesses contact with void farers in need of regular ship repairs and those who are interested in specialized goods. I want to take a look at the colleagues. Reputation. Select all tool trades. Let's go again. Voss pattern torpedo tubes. Plasma. Torpedo tubes capable of firing for plasma. Torpedoes with 19 damage warheads. Can be equipped. What? I don't need this lance weapon. Damn. There is literally a lot of things to buy. Except, why not? So let us go to the Ash World. What do you have? Engine, port, prow. These are the same thing. Shit. These are really the same thing. Posts. Master Cannoneer. Shield Master, Master of Maneuver, Warp Channel. Master of Etherics. Orc Augur. Maneuvers. You have 65%. You have 80%. You have 41%. You have 55 in here. Oh. You both have 80 in here. You have 55. You will be better. You have 87, of course, and you have 80. All features that I have. Okay. Downgrade RAM, nope. Downgrade hall, nope. Okay. So let's go to the Ash World. Begin the scan. Ooh. Okay. Let's go to the footfall. Then. Your lordship, something sinister is unfolding among the survivors from Rikard minorities. There have already been several cases of evacuated refugees being found either dead or dying. All of them had been blinded using various means. I fear there is reason to believe that there were agents of the cult among the people who came on board, or the death cultists. Doleful souls just yet. I knew the anathema would not fully release its hold of those doleful souls just yet. Then let us march and drive it away. Give me a proper report on the refugees. How were they quartered? How are they supervised? The serfs and the planetary wardens were assigned to 2 auxiliary lower decks. The commoners are riled up and frightened by the calamity, so to keep their senselessness in check, we only assign those of sound mind to work and pump sedative gas through the ventilation into the compartments holding the rest. The venerated Praetor Electroid Dar Impulse 6 and his retinue took refuge in one of the engineering bays, or more accurately, they barricaded themselves in. The wise servants of the Omnisci are faithful beyond measures that ignorant laypeople might damage or offend their miraculous fusion reactor, so they cloistered themselves in their own personal fortress. I need to more know about the killings. 11 bodies have been found thus far. The first victim had their eyes burned out with a gas torch. The second had acid splashed in their face. The third was found wandering around on the last legs and with metal pins sticking out of their eye sockets. They died before we could interrogate them. The rest were killed and disfigured in similar ways. Through blinding, no trace of the killer's identity was found. Begin the interrogations. It will be done, your lordship. If I may interject, there is no need. The interrogations have already been conducted. I put the enforcers on alert as soon as the first body was discovered. And you haven't tell me? You didn't tell me anything about this? Though I decided not to disturb your lordship until I had the results. Well, now I do, after 11 bodies. Great job, Abelard. Great job. We have already arrested, let's see, 4 perpetrators at the scenes of crime that had yet to take place. Those are not murderers, they are suiciders. Suicides? Explain yourself, Seneschal. The people we apprehended were about to blind themselves and end their own lives. I am confident that all who perished did the same. When questioned, they all said the same thing. They are haunted by the sight of dying Rikard minorities. Even in their sleep, they still see the same horrific picture. So the sad wretches would do anything to make this nightmare stop. Add a triple dose of sedative to the rations of all Rikadians, perform a cleansing liturgies on the decks housing the refugees. We shall banish this blight with the strength of our fate. Yes. Certainly, Lord Captain, except I am afraid it is not just the refugees. Abelard's voice is grim. 3 out of the 4 people we arrested were members of the crew. Oh. They watched Riker minorities die, and it left their minds scared. We all bear the mark of the dark catastrophe, for it was the attention of the ruinous powers that branded our very souls. May the God Emperor have mercy on us. We were warned, your lordship. It is regrettable that you did not listen. Fuck off, man. F off. Completion of the ship's inspection? Oh my god, I have to complete the mission inspection. Inspection. Not inspection. F off with the inspection. Do it on yourself. Do it yourself, Seneschal.
Lord Captain.
Elect number of Seneschal. You may call me by the first name. I must take my leave.
Lord Captain.
What do I do? Inspection. Do I have to sit on my big chair? Nope. Valet? Who are you? Little valet. Montag. Do you have anything to say? Nonchalantly lights a IOC stick. Blah blah blah. Who you are, tell me more about Infernus. That is enough now. Do I really have to walk around and talk with people? Free of serious damage and to repair what damage there is. The Voxmaster will report when the inspection is complete. Voxmaster, where are you? Where are you? Voxmaster. Where are you? Oh. Beside my throne. A thin pale woman stands out among the rest of the crew. There is a thick bundle of cables coming out of her back, to the back of her skull, and... Did I read it before? Yeah, I think I did. Duties connect me with the vessel main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of my crew. Yeah, I will save before doing that. Successful! The Voxmaster nods obediently and presses the several switches on the device she is holding. It is done, Lord Captain. You address the crew with a rousing speech and hear your voice roll through the ship, reaching even the normally quiet corners of the vessel. When the broadcast ends, you hear distant shouts of approval. And what, I have to just run around? Really? Do I have to just fly around the stuff? Has its own maintenance station located on the flagship and in your residence on Dargonus. Through corresponding upgrade kits, those stations can gain up to 3 levels of improvement. The upgraded permanent, so even if you decide to change your archetype, the station remains. Okay. I can link my account. I can do this. I will do it. Those papers in here. And those rations. Chucky! It takes you a moment to notice that something is amiss in your chambers. Finally, your gaze comes to rest on a torn cushion from one of the chairs. The combat beast must have had too strong a reaction to the smell of real down filling. Chucky looks at you from the usual spot, unflustered as ever. This is the first time I see this dog there, so yeah, usual spot. Stop that immediately, don't attack things just because you feel like it. Well done, be sure to give all my enemies the same treatment. The Cyber Mastiff seems uninterested in your words, but you know that his server protocols have carefully recorded everything you said. Shake! Throw your glove, get it Chunky, test the server protocols, training time. Get it Chunky. Chucky, not Chunky. Shake. Shake the dog. Oh, the animation is effed. Okay. Pet the dog. Chunky remains cold and impassive, as if you touched an inanimate slab of metal. Of course, he's a metal dog. Only the slight twitch of the Cyber Mastiff's tail indicates that your affection has been acknowledged and appreciated. Training time. Cyber Mastiff server protocols have undergone a few notable changes. Throughout the training session, the beast repeatedly displays extreme aggression and ferocity as it shreds anything you throw, yet seems to remain unsatisfied. Chucky hungers for blood, real blood. So, what will happen if I... Upon receiving your command, Chucky leaps onto all fours with a low growl and runs out of your chambers. Chucky returns after a while, covered in blood and scraps of flesh. Okay, you do not know or particularly care where and under what circumstances the Cyber Mastiff got up to its prey. What matters is that your beast, an extension of your will, has taught your servants an excellent lesson and gorged itself on the suffering of its victims in the process. Okay. He killed someone. But it's good. It's good. It's okay. What can I do? Please tell me, oh please tell me, what can I do? Take time to confirm that the ship is free. While waiting for the ship to be ready to get underway, it is free to visit the local administration. League Tokara is waiting in his ready room. You are waiting for my arrival, and I don't know where I can get out from here. Oh yeah, here. You know what? I think I will do this tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I cannot land on footfall. Or I can. The more I know. Okay, I will do it tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. If I'm gonna stream tomorrow, it will be at 11 p.m. CET. CET or CET plus 1. Whatever. Anyway. Glad to have you here. I'm really glad that you gave me some minutes or whatever. Just have a great night, day, wherever you are. Goodbye.